Hello everyone, welcome back with another video in our channel. Have you forgotten your Windows password but want to take backup of your C disk and other important files from other drive without changing operating system? Now in my Windows operating system, I forgot my password and I tried all the previously set password but nothing had worked. I am going to take backup from my first system to the second system with the help of Linux operating system. In Windows operating system, we don't have feature to try the operating system without fully installing it into the hard disk. But in Linux operating system, we have feature to try the operating system without installing it into the hard disk. We are going to take advantage of this feature to take the backup from the Windows 7 operating system even we forgot the password. Without jump into the video, let's roll out the intro. First, we need to download Ubuntu operating system. Open Chrome and search for Ubuntu 16.04 download. Visit their official website and download desktop image. Then go to Google search again, search for PowerISO download. Download it 64-bit version if you are using 64-bit operating system. Once you downloaded, go to your download folder and install that PowerISO software. This PowerISO software for make our pen drive into bootable one. Once installed, insert your pen drive to your PC. To make the pen drive bootable, we have to run the software as administrator. Then go to Tools tab and click on Create Bootable USB Drive. In Destination USB Drive, it will automatically redirect our pen drive. In Select Source Image File, click on the small folder icon and choose that Ubuntu operating system where you have stored. Then double click on that operating system. It will load into PowerISO software. Just click on Start. It will ask us to format the pen drive before starting the boot process. It will take few minutes to make our pen drive into bootable one. Once it's done, remove your pen drive from your second PC and insert into your first PC. Then restart your PC. When the screen turns on, click on F2 for enter into BIOS. It differs from system to system. Then go to boot option. In boot mode, leave legacy support. In boot priority, give legacy first. Make sure the USB boot is enabled. As the boot priority is legacy first, in the legacy order, we have to bring that USB option to the first into the order. So click F6 to move the USB option to the top. Once done, click on F10 for save and exit. Then click enter. It will reboot your system and it will boot from your pen drive. Now our system is being booted from the pen drive. Then it will show two options, try Ubuntu and install Ubuntu. Click on try. This option will directly bring into the operating system without installing into the hard disk. Once we have entered into Ubuntu system, open terminal by pressing Ctrl plus Alt plus T. First type Samba to make sure that software is installed. Now it's showing the Samba service is not installed. So connect Wi-Fi. As from the network to share files from Windows to Windows, we use FTP protocol. To share files from Linux to Windows, we use Samba. So to install that Samba service, type sudo space apt-get space update. First, it will update the repository into our Linux system. Then type sudo apt-get space install space Samba. Then it will ask to enter the Y and continue the install process. Once it's done, just check, type Samba. It will show the installed version. Now that Samba 4.3.11 is installed into our Ubuntu machine. Then open files. Here you can see the computer storage, it denotes it's our pen drive. This 107 GB is our Windows 7 C disk. As you can see, here we have program files into 86. Windows uses these folders. And this new volume is new volume D in the Windows 7. And this is my new volume E in Windows 7 operating system. We can take backup from C disk, D disk and all the partition that we had in our Windows 7 operating system. In my C disk, I am having some important pictures files. I want to take backup the pictures file from the first system to the second system. Once we install that Samba service, then we have to do the network setting for file sharing. Then click on the Wi-Fi symbol and click on Edit Connections. In the Ethernet options, click on Wired Connection 1 and click on Edit. Then go to IP version 4 settings. Then in Method, click on Manual. Then in Addresses, click on Add. Then type 192.168.1.1. Then in Netmask, type 255.255.255.0. Then in Gateway, type 192.168.1.2. In DNS servers, just type 8.8.8.8. Then click Save. Now we have done network setting in our first machine. Then go to your second system and click on Wi-Fi symbol, click on Open Network and Sharing Center and click on Change Advanced Sharing. Then in Home or Network, click on Turn on Network Discovery, turn on File and Printer Sharing, turn on Sharing anyone with network access can read file option. Then click on Use 128-bit encryption option, then turn off Password Protected Sharing, then allow Windows to manage home group option. Then go to Public and click on Turn on Network Discovery, turn on File and Printer Sharing, then turn on Sharing anyone with network access can read option. Then use 128-bit encryption, then click on Turn off Password Protected Sharing. Then click on Save Changes. It will ask us to log off now and log off later. Click on Log off later and log off your system and log in manually. Then go to the Network and Sharing Center again. This time click on Change Adapter Setting. Then right click on Local Area Connection and go to Properties and click on Internet Protocol version 4. Then click on Properties. Choose Use the following IP address. Now in the IP address field, type 192.168.1.2. Just press tab, it will automatically fill out the subnet mask. Then in default gateway, type 192.168.1.1. In preferred DNS server, type 8.8.8.8. Then click OK. Now we have done network setting in our both the computer. So now we can share files from first computer to the second computer, as well as we can share files from our second computer to the first computer. To share files from Linux to Windows, we need to do some of the settings in the Samba configuration file. So make this process easier, we can simply share a folder from the second computer and we can take the backup into the folder. We will see. Now I am opening my Windows Explorer and in my new volume E I am having 30 GB of free space. In new volume E I am creating a folder and I am just naming it as First Computer Backup. So to share the file, right click on this folder and click on Properties. Go to Sharing tab and click on Advanced Sharing. Check the Share this folder checkbox and in Commands click on Permissions. Then in Group or Username choose the Everyone. Then give full control to the Everyone. Then click Apply and OK. Then go to Security tab. Now in the Group or Username list we don't have everyone, so we have to add it. So click on edit, then go to add, click on advanced, click on find now. From this search result we can find that everyone, then double click on it, then click OK. It will bring that everyone option into the group or username list. Now just give full control to the everyone, click apply and click OK. By giving that permission to everyone, we won't get error like file permission denied or contact your network administration. So we are giving these options to get rid of that network errors. Now connect your both the computer with LAN cable. Now in the Wi-Fi symbol we can see that down and up arrow mark. It indicates that Ethernet connection is connected successfully. Then go to files, click on connect to server. In server address type smb://192.168.1.2. This is our second system's IP address. Then it will pop up to enter the password. As we are booting this Ubuntu from our pen drive, we don't have given any password. So this is just a screen module. We have to give any characters. We should not leave the password as a blank. This is just for validation. If the password is 0 length, it won't proceed to the next screen. Then click connect. Now in that shared folder we see the shared folders. Then go to your C disk and copy the pictures that you want to take backup. I select all the pictures files and I am just copying and paste it into that first computer backup folder. This folder was created in the second system. It's shared with the LAN cable. Now that Windows 7's C disk picture folder files is taking backup from first computer to the second computer. This method will help you to take backup from your Windows 7 operating system even if you forgot your system password. So in this way, we no need to change operating system for taking backup of your other drives. Now in the second system, in the EVE disk, in the first computer backup folder, we have our pictures files. Now we have taken the backup successfully. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to our channel to see more useful and interesting tricks like this in our upcoming videos.